Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Great Plains Lutheran High School for this ECC varsity volleyball match. At this time, we would invite you to stand, face the American flag, remove your caps, place your hands over your heart, and give respect to our American flag as the Great Plains Lutheran Band plays our national anthem. Tonight's volleyball contest is between the Florence-Henry Falcons and the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. The two schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success. Remember, good sportsmanship begins with you. And now the starting lineup for the Florence-Henry Falcons. The libero, number 1, Chantel Nelson. Number 3, Amy Conkey. Number 4, Brianna Fleming. Number 9, Allison Griegel. Number 12, Brooke Stevens. Number 14, Cassidy Ford. And number 15, Emily Casa. The Falcons are coached by Tyler Grassel, assisted by Barb Olson. And now the starters for Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Number 1, Reagan Stone. Number 3, Sydney Reinhardt. Number 7, Emily Wentz. Number 8, Reagan Zett. Number 9, Kendra Plutt. Number 11, Sydney Pearson. And the libero, number 20, Anna Farizzi. The Panthers are coached by Luke Rodewald, assisted by Sarah Willems and Cheryl Zeck. Our officials for the night are David Krause and Connie Knecht. Let's play volleyball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aiden Helene. I'm a junior at Great Plains Lutheran High School, and I will be your commentator for tonight's volleyball matchup between the Florence-Henry Falcons and the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Now, tonight's going to be a very interesting matchup. The Panthers come in with a record of, I believe, 7-8. They're on a current 4-game losing streak, and they're going up against Florence-Henry, who is, I believe, 7-10, and they're on a 3-game losing streak. As I said, the Panthers on a 4-game losing streak, losing against teams to Wabash Summit, Waverly South Shore, Castlewood, and 2 nights ago they lost to Lake Preston, I believe, in 5 games. The two teams have already met in Great Plains' first game of the season. They played each other. Great Plains lost in 4 games, but it was very close every single game, so it should be a very interesting matchup. I expect if both teams come out, 5 games should be expected, in my opinion. and we'll see which team can end the losing streak. Now, I must warn you in advance, I'm a football player, so I know little to none about volleyball. So I'll probably butcher this sport tonight. So if you don't want to hear me butcher this commentary about volleyball for the next hour and a half or so, hour and a half, 2 hours, I would suggest turning down the volume. Or if you want a good laugh, keep the volume up. Also, I know all the players' names for Great Plains, but for Florence-Henry, I am not good at pronouncing last names. So pardon me as I butcher everyone's last names. So as we get to set underway, number 12 of the Falcons, Brooke Stevens, is up to serve. The serve is away. Dig by Anna Fritzy. Set by Reagan Scone. And Natalie Lenk gets a middle hit. Nice dig there by Nelson of the Falcons. Dig by Cluck. Set by Scone. Sydney Reinhardt with a dig. And it's going to go over the net. And number 9 of the Falcons, Allison Griegel, I believe that's how you say it. Tried to get the dig there, but it was just a little too powerful. Came off wrong. And it's going to be a Panther point. But the Panthers are going to give a point to the Falcons right back as number 11 of the Panthers, Sydney Peterson, serves it out. Now number 4 of the Falcons, Brianna Fleming up to serve. Dig by Lent. And Scone's going to hit it over. And the Panthers are going to get a point. They're going to call it into the net on the Falcons. I didn't catch what number it was, but it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Sydney Reinhardt, number 3, coming in for Anna Fritzy there. And Natalie Lennon to serve, but she gets into the net. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now number 15 of the Falcons, Emily Casa, I believe that's how you say it, up to serve. Nice dig by Peterson. Kendra Clark with the outside. She's going to push it. And she's going to get it in. Goes right over 2 Falcon defenders, and it's going to land in right by the line. And the Panthers are going to get a point. Number 6 of the Panthers, Reagan Zeck, up to serve. Number 8, I'm sorry. I'm bad with numbers. And number 9 of the Falcons, Griegel's going to hit it over. Clark's going to hit it right back over. Stevens with the dig. And Eva Conkey is going to spike it over for the Falcons, number 3. Senior Reinhardt's going to come right back. Nice dig by Nelson. But she came in to get the dig, but she hit it right back to the area where she came from, so no one was there, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Reagan Zeck up to serve for the Panthers. Dig by Stevens. And it was going to be Griegel who's trying to push it, but it's going to be blocked by Reinhardt. It's going to stay on Florence-Henry's side, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now 5-2. Zeck up to serve. Nice dig by Nelson. And a little miscommunication there between Reinhardt and Cluck. And Falcons are going to get an easy point. Griegel up to serve for the Falcons. As number 7, Mikkel Sprung, I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry, comes in for the Falcons in place of Brooke Stevens. It's going to be a bad dig there by Sydney Reinhardt, and it's going to lead to a point or an ace for Griegel. And it's going to be another bad dig there by Cluck, and it's going to be another ace for Griegel. Nice dig by Lent. And Peterson can't get it over the net, and it's going to be 3 straight aces for Griegel. Now, I don't know if that's just good serving by her or if it's just bad digs by us. She serves again. Nice dig there by Zex going with the set. Reinhardt's going to hit it over, but it's going to be a dig by Fleming. Conkey's going to hit over, and she's going to get a kill there. It's going to be deflected by Reinhardt, but it's going to land on Great Plains' side. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now on a 5-0 run right now. Griegel to serve. Nice dig by Zach. but it's going to go out. Regensek try to keep it in play. Nice effort, but it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Griegel up to serve again. Dig by Lent. Scone with the set, and Kendra Clark's going to push. Gonna have Conky again. She's going to push. And Scone's going to push her right back. Fleming with a nice dig. Scone's going to set it. Clark's going to hit it over. But Griegel's right there with the dig. A nice dig there by Peterson. It's going to be pushed right back. Almost playing ping pong right now. Kendra Clark's going to hit it. Nice dig by Nelson. Nelson's going to hit over, but nice dig by Peterson. Peterson's going to push it over. He's going to barely get over. Dig by Conky. Fleming keeps it, and it's going to be a hit over by, I believe that was Mitchell. Sydney Reinhardt's going to hit over, and she's going to get a kill there. It's going to go right by Conky's hands. She's going to go through, and it's going to be a kill for Reinhardt. Now our designated server, number 15, Ashley Peterson. It's coming in for number 9, Kendra Clark. Ashley Peterson and Sydney Peterson, yes, are twins, so hopefully you won't get confused when I say Peterson. But she hits it into the net there, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now up 6-9. And Ashley Peterson is now going to come out for Kendra Clark. Number 14 of the Falcons, Cassidy Ford, up to serve. Nice dig by Clark. And Reinhardt's going to hit over the net. Outside hit coming there by, I believe that was Sprung, but she was into the net there, even though it did land inside the zone, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now down 7-9. Number 20 came in. Number Anna Fritzy came in for Sydney Reinhardt, and she's up to serve, and she gets an ace. Ford tried to get there in time, but she couldn't, and it's going to be a nice ace there by Anna Fritzy. Fritzy up to serve again. And she can't keep that one in play, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Down 8-10. Nelson up to serve for the Falcons now. That was a close one. Anna Fritzy decided not to try to hit that one. And it's going to go out. Nice decision by her. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now, our designated setter, Reagan Scone, number 1, comes out for, I believe, number 6, Kristen Cluck. She's up to serve. Nice dig by Griegel to Nelson. And it's going to be a push by Casa. Sydney Reinhardt's going to hit it. And she's going to get credit with a kill there as it went right at Casa, and she couldn't control it. And the Panthers have tied it up now, 10-10. Cluck up to serve. Nelson with the hit. Natalie Lent coming. Right back to Peterson. It was a nice adjustment there by Nelson. She had back-to-back digs there. But it was kind of erratic since Peterson and Lent hit it both over for the Panthers. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Clark to serve again. Dig by Griegel. And Fleming hits it over for the Falcons. Clark with the set. And Lent with the spike there. And she can't keep it in play, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And now Reagan Scone is now coming in for Kristen Cluck. And yes, Kristen Cluck and Kendra Cluck are both sisters. So if I say Cluck, please don't get confused. Hopefully you can tell the difference between them. Number 12, Brooke Stevens up to serve for the Falcons. Dig by Fritzy. Scone's going to push it over. Nice hit there by Scone. Fleming with the set. We have Griegel with the spike. And it's going to be deflected by I believe it was Reagan Zek there. And it's going to spray off to the left. Panthers can't recover. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. Stevens up to serve again. Dig by Fritzy. Scone with the set. Natalie with the middle hit. And she lands it. I believe it might have been tipped there by Casa at the net. But it's going to be a point for the Panthers, who've tied it up now 12-12. It's been a back-and-forth game. Sydney Peterson up to serve. And she gets it in the net herself. Point for the Falcons. Now Fleming up to serve. Nice dig by Peterson. Going to go right back over to Florence-Henry's side. And have Casa hitting it over. Nice dig by Scone. Nice effort. And Fritchie's going to hit it right back over the net. Dig by Griegel. Nelson with the set. And Casa's going to hit it right over, back over. Zek's going to hit it right back over. Fleming with the spike. And it's going to be out. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. As now our bear, number 20, Anna Fritzie, takes a seat for Sydney Reinhardt. Natalie line up to serve for the Panthers. And Griegel's going to hit it. And it's going to stay on Great Plains' side. It's going to be blocked by Reinhardt. It was a nice block, but it stayed on Great Plains' side, and it's going to be a kill for Griegel. Casa with the serve, and it's going to be a bit too strong. Nice decision there by Natalie Lent to not hit it, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Regan Zek up to serve. And it's going to be a bad dig there by Stevens, as she might have thought it was going just a little farther than she thought, and it's going to be an ace for Regan Zek up to serve again. Going right back to Stevens, to Conkey, and Griegel's going to hit it over. Nice dig by Lent. Scone with the set. Reinhardt hitting it back over. Dig by Nelson. Griegel's going to tip it. Griegel again. He's going to tip it over. Nice dig by Cluck. Conkey to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's going to hit it. Nice dig by Nelson. Conkey's going to hit it over. Scone with the set. Cluck's going to hit it right back over. Fleming. Now Griegel over the net. Lent with the dig. Scone with the set. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. There's a nice effort by Regan Scone, but I believe she was in the net there, and it was called, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now Mikhail Sprung comes in for Brooke Stevens of the Falcons, and Griegel's up to serve. Dig by Lent. Scone's going to push, but it's going to be blocked by, I believe, that was Sprung there. It's going to go right back on Great Plains' side and back-to-back points for the Falcons. Up 16-15. Griegel to serve. Nice dig by Peterson. It's going to be a nice recovery by the Panthers, but it's going to be out. It was one of those things where it barely got over the net. Panthers couldn't recover. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. 3 straight now, up 17-15. And I believe that was Coach Rodewald of the Panthers took a timeout there with the Falcons on a little 3-game run. Now the thing is that I almost expected this all these sets to be close, because when they played in Florence at the beginning of the season about a little over a month ago, Great Plains did win the first set, but then they ended up losing 3 straight. They won the first set, I believe it was 25-23, and then Florence-Henry won the next 3. I believe it was like 25-23, 25-19, and 25-23. So I expect all these to be pretty close. It's going to be competitive no matter what, I think. It's just going to be who can pull it out. And we're going to have Griegel with the serve. Barely getting over. Nice big dice dig by Lent. Fleming with the set. Conkey hitting it over. Nice dig by Lent. Scone with the set. Clark with the outside hit. And it's going to be blocked by Conkey, but it's going to stay on the Falcons side. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Ashley Peterson now coming in for Kendra Clark. Peterson up to serve. Serves it. Dig by Griegel. Fleming with the set. Conkey is going to hit it. And she's going to land it. It's going to go right over Ashley Peterson's head. And it's going to land in the back left zone, I believe, for the Panthers. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Ford up to serve now. Dig by Zach. Scone with the set. Sydney Peterson coming to be partially blocked by Conkey. It's going to be a push by Sprung. It's going with the set. Cindy Peterson again. Nice dig there by Griegel. But it's going to go straight into the net, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers, now down 1. And a Fritzy now coming in for Sydney Reinhardt for the Panthers, and Fritzy's up to serve. It was a nice dig there by Ford of the Falcons, but it's going to go straight into the net. I believe that was Fleming who thought it was going to be over, but it's not. And it's going to be Fritzy with the ace. She's up to serve again, and it's going to go into the net. Easy point for the Falcons there. And now they've just retaken the lead, 19-18. Nelson up to serve for the Falcons. Nice dig by Cluck. It's going with the set. And Reagan's going, I believe, almost set it to nobody. She thought that Reagan Zach was going to come up, but I don't believe she can. I mean, I'm not sure with the whole volleyball zone things. Like I said, I know little to nothing about this sport, so I really don't know what was going on there. It was a nice spike there by Lent, but it's going to be blocked. And Great Plains is going to get it right back over. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. And Casa is going to get it, and it's going to be in. A nice spike there by Casa as she lands in the back zone. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons now on another little 3-0 run. Taking the lead by 3 at 21-18. Now tonight is camouflage or hunting night for our student section. So we got a lot of people dressed up in like camouflage, you know, safety, hunting, orange, I guess you would say. I don't know. I don't go hunting. I don't know. I just kind of find it, I mean, you can hate on me if you want to, and, you know, that's okay. But I just find hunting kind of boring, you know, just sitting there drinking and eating and waiting for like a deer to come along and then you shoot it. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of waiting. I just find I would probably just get way too restless, and I would want to like chase after the deer or something because I would have so much energy. But I don't know. If you like hunting, you know, that's great. I don't have anything against it. I just don't like it. And that's Nelson there, the Falcons. She's gonna hit it out. Another an easy point right there for the Panthers, and Kristen Cluckner comes in for Reagan Scone. And Cluck is up to serve. Dig by Griegel. And Nelson's going to hit it over. And it's going to be out. Quick back-to-back points there for the Panthers. Now down 1, 21-20. Cluck up to serve. Dig by Nelson. Fleming with the set. Casa with the middle hit. And it's going to be out. And they're going to call a tip. It landed out, but it's going to be probably because of, I believe that was Fritzy that tipped it out, or it was someone right by the net. Either way, it was a tip and by the Panthers, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And Megan Scone is now coming back in for Kristen Cluck. Stevens up to serve for the Falcons. Dig by Fritzy. Scone with the set. Went with the middle hit. A nice dig there by Ford. Casa's going to hit it over. Zach with the set. Lent again. Tipped by Casa. Fleming. And Grieger's going to hit it over the net for the Falcons. Going with the set. Reagan Zach. And it's going to hit over the net. It's not going to be able to get it over, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now 2 points away from winning the set. They're up 23-20. And Peterson hit it over for the Falcons, or for the Panthers, my bad. Fleming with the set. Gorgie. Nice dig there by Clark. Cindy Peterson. A bad dig there by Stevens, but the Falcons are going to get it over. And Fritzy hitting it right back over. Fleming with the set. And it was going to be Griegel again, and they're going to get the kill. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now 1 point away from winning this first set. Up 24-20. Stevens with the serve. Dig by Lent. It's going with the set. Zach on the outside. And she's going to hit it right into that middle zone where no Falcons were. It's going to be a nice diving effort by Nelson, but she can't get to it in time, and it's going to be a point for the the Panthers. I'm getting these mixed up, I'm sorry. Sydney Peterson on the serve for the Panthers. Casas hit in over, dig by Fritzy. And it's going to be a point, and it's going to, Zek try to hit it over. It's going to be blocked by Casa, and it's going to stay in Great Plains side. And Florence-Henry is going to win the first set 25-21. Again, it was very competitive throughout, but we'll see if Great Plains can make any adjustments going into the second game. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes with the second set. And we're back with the second set. Sydney Peterson is up to serve for the Panthers. Let's see if the Panthers can come out on this one on top. We're going to have Nelson with the dig, set by Fleming. Costa's going to hit it over. It's going to go to Cluck, but Cluck's going to have it hit behind her. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. They get the first point of the second set. Fleming up to serve. Peterson with the dig. Scone with the set. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. I can't tell. I think they called into the net there. Not really sure. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. It was probably on either Reagan Scone or Natalie Lent. Fleming to serve. Dig by Fritzy. Costa's going to hit it. A nice recovery there by the Panthers. Griegel's going to push. Scone with the set. Natalie Lent again. And Costa's going to get a piece of it. It's going to stay on the Falcons side, though. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers getting their first point of the second set. Natalie Lent up to serve. Going to be a dig by Mitchell to Fleming. And Costa's going to push it. Scone with the set. Kendra Cluck there is going to hit part of the net. It's going to roll a little bit. And it's going to go stay in the Falcon side. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Morgan Gosh came in for Fritzy there. Griegel's going to hit it over the net, and Scone's going to push. Stevens to Fleming to Casa. Scone, and Morgan Gosh is going to tip it over. Dig by Fleming. Casa again. Nice dig by Lent. To Scone. Cluck's going to hit over the net. We have Griegel with the outside hit. Nice dig by Peterson. Morgan Gosh is going to hit it over. And it's going to be out, going about a foot out, it looks like. It was very close. Nice decision by the Falcons not to hit it. It was a long volley there. So someone was bound to get the point, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Casa up to serve. And she's going to hit it right into the net, and it's going to be an easy point for the Panthers. She takes a seat as Evie Conkey comes in. Reagan Zeck with the serve there for the Panthers, and she hits it out. Gives the point right back to the Falcons. And now we have Griegel up to serve again for the Falcons. And she's going to hit it right into the net. Even the point right back to the Panthers. It's tied up 4 apiece. Now Ashley Peterson, our designated server, coming in for Kendra Cluck. And it was going to be a dig there by Griegel. Nice communication by the Panthers to hit it over. Nice hit there by Scone. That's a sprung. And it's going to land in the back area. Barely got it. Barely stayed in there. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Taking an early lead, 5-4. Ashley Peterson takes a seat as Kendra Clark comes back in. That was Ford with the serve. Scone with the set. Morgan Gosh with the middle hit. It's going to be blocked. And the Panthers couldn't recover in time. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Ford with the serve. Nice dig by Cluck. And the Panthers, a nice recovery there. And it's going to go to Fleming. Evie Conkey going to push it over. Nice dig by Cluck. Scone's going to push it right back. Dig by Griegel. Sprung's going to push to Scone. Right back to Zach, and she's going to get a little too much on that one, and it's going to fly out the back. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. It's 4 to serve. Dig by Lent. It's going to be a bad dig there. Going to go fly off. It's going to be a point for the Falcons now on a 4-0 run. They take an 8-4 lead, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Or Falcons, I'm sorry. I always get the two mixed up. I'm kind of not thinking. But if any of you watched the game that happened on Monday, or on Tuesday, between the Panthers and the Lake Preston Divers, the Divers started out winning back-to-back sets. So they took a 2-0 lead, and it was looking like the Panthers were going to get swept. But the Panthers rallied in back-to-back sets, tied it up 2-2. And the 5th set, Lake Preston ended up winning 19-17. It was crazy. The gym was rocking. But Lake Preston was able to pull off the win there. So we're going to see if Coach Rodewald made any adjustments for the Panthers as Ford is up to serve. Dig by Lent. Scone with the set. Peterson hitting it over. Dig by Griegel. Sprung. And the Falcons somehow get it over. Peterson's going to hit it right back over. To Sprung, to Fleming. Back to Sprung, and she gets it. Nice dig by Cluck. Conkey's going to hit it. Nice dig by Cluck again. But you can't get it that very high off the ground, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now up 9-4. Ford with the serve. Dig by Lent. It's going to go off the side of her arm, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons now on a 6-0 run, up 10-4. Anna Fritzy now coming in for Natalie Lent. Ford with the serve. It's going to go right in front of Reagan Zeck there, as Ford is going to get an ace. Now up 11-4. Dig by Zeck. To Scone. To Zeck. And it's going to go right in the middle of 4 Falcons. So the Panthers get their first point in a while. And now they're down 6s. Number 10, Morgan Gosh, is up to serve. Almost a lift there by Ford. It's going to go right back. Dig by Gosh. To Scone. Lent hit it over. Nice dig by Griegel. Fleming's going to push. Dig by Cluck. to Scone. Back to, it's going to be to Peterson. And Nelson can't get under it very well. It's going to fly out the back. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now with back-to-back points. Gosh up to serve. Dig by Ford. And it's going to be Cluck with the dig. Gosh. And then Regensek hitting it over. Dig by Griegel to Fleming. Sprung going to be blocked by Regensek, but it's going to stay, or it's going to go over the net. She did a nice job blocking it, but it's going to land outside of the lines, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And Nelson is now up to serve. Dig by Zach to Scone. Nylet hitting it over. Dig by Griegel to Fleming. Sprung. Dig by Fritzy. And now Cluck's going to hit it over. Dig by Sprung. To Nelson. Back to Sprung. And she lands it. It's going to go right past, I believe that was Natalie Lent there. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now with back-to-back. Up 7, 13-6. Nelson to serve. Dig by Cluck to Fritzy. And it's going to be, Fleming's going to try to tip it. And the Falcons can't recover. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Reagan Scone now going out for Kristen Cluck. Cluck was up to serve there. Now Casa coming in the middle. And I believe that was Anna Fritzy trying to get there in time. She couldn't. And it's going to be a point for Falcons. Kristen Cluck now takes a seat for Reagan Scone. We're going to have Stevens up to serve for the Falcons. Cluck with the dig to Scone. Lent hitting it, and she just puts it all force into that one. Going down, goes right past Casa, and it lands right next to the line. Stays in, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Cindy Peterson now to serve. Dig by Ford to Fleming. Casa is going to tip it over. It's going to go right over Natalie Lent and Kendra Cluck, and it's going to land in the middle zone area of the Panthers. It's going to land it, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Fleming to serve. Dig by Fritzy to Scone. And Cluck's going to hit it just out. It's going to land about a foot out. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Falcons taking control of this second set, 16-8. Fleming with the serve. Dig by Fritzy to Scone. Reagan's actually going to hit it. It's going to be tipped by Casa. And she's going to get a piece of it. It's going to land in the middle zone as Nelson couldn't get to it in time. And now Morgan Gosh comes back in for Anna Fritzy. Now Lent to serve. Nelson with the dig to Fleming. We have Griegel with the outside hit. Scone to Zach to Cluck. And she's going to get a hold of that one. Nice hit there by Cluck, as I believe it was Mitchell that couldn't get to it in time. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Lined up to serve again. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Griegel. And Peterson can't get a hold of that one. And it's going to land in it. Griegel's going to get a kill. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Casa up to serve. Dig by Lant to Scone. Zek's going to push it right back over. And Evie Conke's going to hit it. It's going to hit the net. And it's going to go right over. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Falcons, I believe it's back-to-back points right now for the Falcons. Now up 18-10. Casa to serve. And it's going to be out. Nice decision there by Cindy Peterson not to hit it. And it's going to fly out the back. Point for the Panthers. Reagan Zek up to serve. We're going to have Conkey hitting it over. Nice dig by Lent to Scone. Morgan Gosh is going to hit it. It's going to be blocked by Conkey. Cluck's going to hit it over. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Conkey's going to push. Dig by Peterson to Scone to Cluck. And Mitchell can't get a hold of it. It's going to fly out the back, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now down 6. 18-12. Zach with the serve. Nelson with the dig. And it's going to be a dig there by Peterson. Clark's going to hit it over. And it's going to be out. It looked like, well, from my view, it looked like it was on line, but according to our line judge, it was out. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons, now 19-12. Griegel with the serve. And it's going to be start going into the net. And it's a point for the Panthers. Ashley Peterson now coming in for Kendra Clark. And Peterson is at the serve. Peterson to serve. And I believe that was Mitchell there. And she couldn't get a hold of it there. And it's going to go over the net, but it's going to land out. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Peterson up to serve again. It's going to be in there. I mean, as much as I want to, I don't know, quote unquote, favor the Panthers, you know, I'm biased. I go to Great Plains. I don't know about that one. It looked out. But I think he motioned it as it was on the line. So, the volleyball girls, their next game is, I believe, on Tuesday. It's a home game against Clarkwell Lake. I'm not sure if there's a C game or not. Either way, the JV game will probably start about 6:30. But until then, there's tomorrow night, our football team travels up to Rossholt to face Tri-State. If you can make that, that'd be great. Game starts at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, we're here in the Great Plains Gym. We're having a fall festival. It's a fundraiser for our fine arts and music department. So come if you want to. It's pretty much all afternoon. I believe it's 1:30 to 6:30. It's a crazy long time. There's auction, entertainment, food. So it's a great enjoyment if you're looking for something to do on Saturday. We're going to have Nelson with the dig there to Fleming. Sprung's going to hit it. Nice dig by Peterson. Conke's going to hit it there. And Scone's going to hit it right back over the net. Dig by Nelson. To Mitchell. I believe Sprung's going to hit it there. It's going to get blocked. We're going to have a joust at the top of the net there, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers now. On a little 4-0 run right now. Only down 3. Ashley Peterson to serve. Dig by Nelson. Peterson with the dig to Scone. Back to the other Peterson. She hits it. It's going to be blocked by Conke. Or should I say partially blocked, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now we're down 2, 19-17. Peterson with the serve again. Dig by Griegel. And Sprung trying to tap it over. And all of a sudden, what looked like was going to be a blowout by the Falcons in the second set here turned into a 1-point game. The Falcons are only up 1 now, 19-18. Griegel with the dig. Morgan Gosh is going to tip it right back over. It was a nice dig there by Griegel, but Morgan Gosh was right there as it went right over the net. And the Panthers have tied it up now. I believe they're on a 7-0 run. Nice job. Coach Ward was fired up. It's nice to see. I mean, it looked like when Florence-Henry took an 18. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it was 16-8. I believe it was at one point. So it looked like the set was getting out of control for the Panthers. They were probably going to get it handed to them here, but it was nice to see them come out of the timeout, fired up, and they scored 7 straight and tied it up. And now the Falcons have called back-to-back points. Neither timeout, or the first timeout didn't work. And Ashley Peterson to serve again. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Conke. It's gonna get partially blocked there by Gosh, but it's gonna stay in Great Plains side. It's gonna be a point for the Falcons. Ending the Great Plains 7-0 run. And Ashley Pearson takes a seat for Kendra Cluck. Forward to serve, dig by Cluck. To Gosh. Reagan Zek hits it over. And Conkey has a bad dig there. It's going to be called for a lift. Morgan Gosh now up to serve for the Panthers. And it's going to be out. It's going to go about a foot over. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Easy point there. And now she takes a seat for Anna Fritzy. Nelson with the serve there. Dig by Lent. Step by Scone. Sydney Peterson is going to hit it. And we're going to have Kaza hit it. And it's going to be blocked by Lent, but it's going to come straight down. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons, now up 22-20. Nelson with the serve. It's going to go into the net. And the Panthers are going to get a point. Now down 1-22-21. Kristen Cluck now comes in for Reagan Scone. And Cluck is up to serve. Did by Griegel to Fleming. And Nelson's going to push. And we're going to have Light hitting it right back over the net. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Casa's going to hit it. And it's going to be a nice hit there by Casa. She's going to get a credit with a kill there as Kristen Cluck can't control it. And the Falcons are now 2 points away from game point. Set point. Stevens to serve. Fritzy with the dig. And Scone's going to hit it over. That's Fleming. And Nelson's going to hit it right back over. Fritzy to Scone. And Lett's going to hit it over. Going to barely go over the net. And Fleming couldn't get there in time. I don't think anyone up there expected that the ball was going to get partially blocked there by the net, but it does. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Cindy Pearson with the hit there. And it's going to be blocked there. A nice block there. I think that was Griegel coming up to hit it, but Reagan Zeckler got the block. And it's going to fly backwards. Nice block there by the Panthers. And then they've tied it up 23-23. Sydney Peterson up to serve. Dig by Nelson. Fleming's going to push. Riegel's going to push. Dig by Fritzy. To Scone. Zek's going to hit it over. Fleming with the set. And it's going to be a... Costa's going to get it there. Cluck tried to keep it in, but you couldn't, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Now they are at set point right now, 24-23. Fleming with the serve. Dig by Fritzy, set by Scone. Lent's going to hit it, and she's going to land it. It's going to be a kill there by Lent. Costa got a piece of it, and Stevens couldn't get to it in time, and now it's 24-24. Now it's going to be first team to 26. And a Fritzy coming out from Morgan Gosh. Lent with the serve, dig by Nelson. Eagles going to hit it, it's going to be blocked. Morgan Gosh is going to tip it right back over. Playing ping pong here, folks. And Florence-Henry is going to get the point there. A crazy turn of events. It was hitting it right back and forth. And Florence-Henry is going to get the point. Now it's back to set point for the Falcons, up 25-24. Casa with the serve. Dig by Peterson. A bad dig there. And Scone's going to hit it over. Dig there by Stevens to Fleming. Riegel's going to push. Nice dig there by Cluck. Scone's going to hit it over. Riegel's going to hit it. And it's going to be 4 hits there on the Panthers. And the Panthers are going to lose set 2 to the Falcons, 26-24. So, again, a close loss by the Panthers. They just can't seem to pull it out. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes with the third set, and let's see if the Panthers can avoid getting swept. And we're back with the third set. Falcons have taken both sets so far. So we'll see if the Panthers can avoid getting swept here and take set 3. Stevens with the serve. Dig by Cluck to Scone. And Zach's going to hit it over to Nelson, to Fleming. Costa's getting it over. Dig by Cluck to Scone. Cindy Pearson's going to hit it. It's going to be blocked. And it's going to come right back in Peterson's face, and she can't get control of it. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. They take the first point. Stevens with the serve to Scone. And Lent's going to hit it over. And it's going to go to Griegel. She can't get to it in time, or can't control it. That would be better to say. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, getting their first point of the third set. Peterson with the serve. Dig by Stevens. And Costa's going to tip it over. Dig by Zach. To Scone to Lent. Fleming with the set. Going out to Griegel. And it's going to get partially blocked there by the net. And Fritzy can't get to it in time. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Fleming with the serve. Dig by Cluck to Scone. And we're going to have Lent hitting it over. And I believe most of the Falcons players there thought it was going to be over the net. It was a little short there, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Morgan Gosh now coming in for Anna Fritzy. Natalie Lent with the serve. We're going to have Griegel pushing it. That was Peterson to Scone, and Cluck now. Dig by Nelson. Set by Fleming. Griegel hitting it. It's going to be blocked by Zach. She can't keep it in play, though. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Casa with the serve. Dig by Cluck. And Scone's going to hit it over. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. And Scone's going to be in the net again. I believe that's her third or fourth call of the night so far. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Casa up to serve again. Dig by Peterson to Scone. Lent hitting it over. Casa with the dig to Conkey. Now to Griegel. Scone to Zach. Now to Cluck, but it's going to be blocked. The Panthers are going to get it over. It was a nice effort there to get it over, but it didn't matter. A little bit of miscommunication there, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Morgan Gosh now comes out for Sydney Reinhardt, getting her first action since the first set. Costa with the serve. Dig by Peterson to Scone. Cluck hitting it over. Dig by Stevens to Fleming. Griegel's going to push. Scone with the set. Cluck's going to hit it. And it was going to be blocked there, but I believe that was Conkey. Zach wasn't, I guess you wouldn't say, she was in the wrong spot to get a proper dig there, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now up 6-2. Dig by Lent. Scone with the set. And Zach's going to hit it, and it's going to be in. A nice hit there by Zach, and she's going to get credit with a kill there. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, ending Florence-Henry's little 4-0 run. Scone to serve. Dig by Nelson. It's going to be an erratic dig there. A nice block there by Conkey. Senior High's going to get another go at it, and Conkey can't get to it there. Nelson's going to push it. Dig by Lent. Set by Scone. Cluck with the outside hit. Nice dig there by Nelson. Cluck's going to push her right back over. Another nice dig by Nelson. Conkey is going to hit it. Nice dig there by Lent. Going right back over. Fleming to Mitchell. Conkey's going to hit it. And it's going to be in. A nice hit there. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Griegel with the serve there. She can't keep it in play, and it's going to be an easy point for the Panthers. Kendra Cluck now taking a seat for Ashley Peterson. And Peterson's up to serve. And we're going to have Nelson's going to hit it over. Dig by Lent. Scone's going to push. Fleming to Mitchell. Nice dig there by Peterson. So Reinhardt's going to push. Nelson to Fleming. And it's going to be blocked by Reinhardt there. Conke's going to hit it again. And it's going to go to Sydney Peterson here, and she can't get it over the net. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Panthers get called for 4 hits there. And Ashley Peterson takes a seat for Kendra Cluck. We're going to have Ford now serving for the Falcons. Dig by Cluck. Scone with the set. Reinhardt's going to hit it. Nice dig by Griegel. Sprung's going to hit it. Nice dig by Peterson. Scone's going to hit it. And Reinhardt's going to hit it. It probably is a combination of hitting a part of the net and it hit Conke. It's going to stay on Florence-Henry's side, stay in, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Reinhardt now takes a seat for Anna Fritzy. She's up to serve. And Conke's a nice hit there by Conke. But a nice save by the Panthers. Nice effort there by Reagan Scone. And a nice decision there by Kendra Cluck not to hit the spike there by Sprung. And it's going to go out. A point for the Panthers. Fritzy's up to serve. Dig by Nelson to Ford. Sprung's going to hit it over. Dig by Fritzy. Scone. Now it's going to be I believe it's going to be Lent there going to get credit with the kill. It's going to be partially blocked there by Conke, but the Falcons can't keep it in play. Point for the Panthers. Fritzy with the dig, Griegel with the dig, Fritzy with the serve there. Scone with the set. Peterson's going to hit it, and it's going to land. It's going to hit the net and go over Conke and Fleming, and it's going to land in a little unprotected zone by the Panthers, or by the Falcons. And the Falcons coach has had enough, and he's going to call a timeout. And I believe Great Plains is on a 4-0 run, I believe. It's now tied up 8-8. Now, as you all know, there is football tomorrow, Fall Festival Saturday. Nothing going on Sunday. Then Monday. And on Monday, I believe, is a JV football jamboree in Waverly. Starting, I believe, at 2:30. It's either 2:30 or 4. I'm not sure. And coming out of that timeout, we'll see if Florence-Henry can make any adjustments. Fritzy is going to serve here for the Panthers. And it's going to go right in front of Griegel. A little miscommunication there by the Falcons, and Fritzy is going to get an ace. Fritzy up to serve again. Dig by Griegel to Fleming. And Conke is going to push. Dig by Zek. Conke is going to get, I want you to say, probably about a whiff. And it's going to go right into the net, and the Panthers are up 2 now, 10-8. Fritzy with the serve. Griegel with the dig to Fleming. And Nelson's going to hit it over. Fritzy with the dig to Scone. Back to Lent. And she's going to get a kill there. Ford couldn't get to it in time. Made a diving effort, but she couldn't get to it. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now on a 7-0 run. Fritzy up to serve. Griegel with the dig. And Fleming and Sprung had a little miscommunication there. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. 8-0 run right now with the Panthers. They were down 4, now they're up 4. 12-8. Fritzy with the serve. Nelson with the dig to Conke. Sprung's going to hit it over. Clark with the dig. Scone with the set. Peterson's going to hit it over to Nelson. Fleming. Conke. Dig by Fritzy. Sprung is going to hit it. Nice dig there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know if you could have saw that at home, folks, but the ball, I mean, we have a high ceiling here at our gym. I mean, it's probably one of the best gyms in the conference, maybe even in the region. And our ceiling's pretty high, and that ball off the dig by Reagan Zach, he went all the way up, hit one of the lights, rolled off one of our backboards to our basketball hoop, which is being held up there, and it rolled all the way off. Crazy things. Nelson with the dig. But in other news, Florence-Henry got the point back when I was just rambling on about our gym. But the Panthers get a point there. They're back up 4, 13-9, and Kristen Cluck comes in for Reagan Scone. She is up to serve. And she's going to hit it into the net. It's going to be a point for the Panthers, point for the Falcons, and she takes a seat now for Reagan Scone. We have Stevens now serving for the Panther. I'm sorry. I'm like not that good at commentary. I'm kind of just confusing everything right now. My brain's fried. And the Panthers can't recover there. It's going to be miscommunication there by the Panthers. Girls colliding into each other. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now down 2, 13-11. It's going to be a bad dig there by Cluck, going to go off the side of her arm. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now only down 1. A 4-1 run. Stevens with the serve. It's going to go, looked like off the side of her hands. An easy point for the Falcons. Holy cow. Guys, I am not doing this very well right now. I'm sorry. I keep mixing up the teams. So the Panthers are in the white, if you couldn't tell. The Falcons are in the black. I don't know why I keep mixing them up, but I do. So this is why I don't get paid at commentary, because I'm not very good. So, if you couldn't tell, I do this out of volunteering. We're going to have Zach with the outside hit here. And it's going to be in a nice hit there by Zach. She's going to get credit with the kill. Very nice there. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now up 4 again. Cindy Peterson with the serve. Barely getting over Griegel with the dig. Takasa. Went with the middle hit there. A nice dig there by Stevens. Clark's going to hit it over. Nice hit there by Clark. Dig by Stevens. And we're going to have a point for the Panthers there. Drigo couldn't keep it in play. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, now up 17-12. Nelson with the dig. Casa's going to hit it. Let's see if the Panthers can get it over. And it was a nice effort there by the Panthers, but they can't keep it in. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now down 13-17. Fleming now to serve for the Falcons. Dig by Fritzy. Scone with the set. And Reagan Zach is going to hit over the net. Nelson with the dig. Zach's going to block it. Griegel's going to push. And Peterson can't get to it in time, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Now down 3, 14-17. Fleming up to serve again. Lent to serve. And we're going to have a little miscommunication with the Falcons, but Nelson gets it over. And Clark can keep it in play, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons there. Casa up to serve now for the Falcons. Dig by Peterson, and Lent's going to hit it right back over. Dig by Stevens to Fleming. Griegel's going to tip it over. Nice dig. And Peters, and Reinhardt hit it over, but it's going to be blocked by Conkey. And it's going to stay on the Great Plains side. This going to be point for the Falcons. And Casa with a serve there. She couldn't keep it in play, and it's been an easy point for the Panthers. Now down 3, 19-16. Regenzek with the serve. Dig by Stevens. Conkey with the push. Reinhardt with the middle hit. Gonna get it over. She's gonna get it over Conkey, and she's gonna land it right by Stevens, and it's gonna be a point for the Panthers. Regenzek up to serve. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Back to Nelson, and she's not gonna be able to get it over the net, and it's gonna be a point for the Panthers. Now about 5, 21-16. Let's see if they can close out this set and force game 4. Griegel's going to hit it. Nice dig there by Lent. Reinhardt's going to push it over. Fleming with the set to Conkey. Nice dig by Peterson. It's going with the set to Cluck. And it was a nice effort there by Nelson. She made a diving effort, but the Falcons couldn't control it. And then the Panthers are now up 6. Zek with the serve. Fleming with the set. Zek with the dig to Scone. Off to Cluck. It's going to be partially blocked there by Mitchell. It's going to stay on Florence-Henry's side, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now up 7, 23-16. Panthers pulling away here. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers there. Reckons that got an ace. Panthers are now at set point. Up 24-16. Regenzek with the serve. And a miscommunication there by the Falcons between Stevens and Nelson. And the Panthers are going to get this one 25-16. Panthers force a game 4. And we'll be back in 3 minutes to see if the Panthers can force a game 5. And we're back with the fourth set. The Panthers took their first set in set 3. And so we'll see if they can force set 5 or if the Falcons can close out the win and win 3-1. It's been very tight throughout. The Panthers pulled away towards the end there, winning 25-16, the biggest margin of defeat so far. Falcons won the first one 25-21, the second 26-24, and the Panthers took the last one 25-16. A nice hit there, and it's going to be tied up at 1 apiece right now. I have Natalie Lent up to serve for the Panthers. A nice dig there by Mitchell. Zach, and now Reinhardt's going to hit it over. Partially blocked there by Casa. That's going to go out, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Lent with the serve. Dig by Mitchell to Fleming. Griegel's going to tip it over. Skill's going to hit right back over. Fleming back to Griegel. And it's going to go out, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. No players touched it, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Panthers now up 3-1. Went with the serve. Dig by Mitchell to Griegel. Fleming hitting it over. Peterson to Scone to Cluck. And she's got a nice hit there. Cluck's going to get a kill as Stevens couldn't get there in time. And a nice hit there. Panthers with an early lead, 4-1 in the fourth set. And have Casa coming up with a middle hit. It's going to be blocked. Going to grab back over. Cluck's going to push. Casa. A bad hit there by Casa. And Griegel can't hit it over. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now at 5-1, taking an early lead here. Lent with the hit. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Griegel's going to hit it over. Lent with the dig to Scone. Zach's hitting it over. Griegel's going to push. And Cluck with the outside hit. Dig by Stevens to Nelson. Casa's hitting it over. Lent to Scone. Reinhardt with the middle hit. And it's going to be out. A nice effort there by Reinhardt. She can't keep it in play. And the Falcons get their first point in a while. Ending Great Plains 4-0 run right there. Now down 5-2. Casa with the serve. It's going to go. Almost made it over there. Hit the top of the net and stayed on Florence-Henry side. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Regan Zach up to serve. Dig by Mitchell. And it was not the greatest there. And it's going to lead to a point for the Panthers. Now up 7-2, taking control of this fourth set. Let's see if they can keep up the lead here. Zach with the serve. Dig by Mitchell to Fleming. Conke's going to push. Zach to Scullin. Scullin's going to push to Nelson to Mitchell. Dig by Peterson. Griegel to Fleming. Back to Griegel. Nice dig by Lent. Scullin. And Lent's going to hit it over. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. A nice dig there by Lent. It was a pretty powerful hit there by Mitchell. And Lent couldn't get there in time, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Stevens takes a seat now as Sprung comes in for the Falcons. Griegel's going to take going to serve here. Dig by Lent. It's going with the set. Cluck's going to hit it over. Dig by Nelson to Fleming. Sprung's going to hit it. Nice dig by Lent to Cluck. And Reinhardt's going to hit it over. Nelson. Fleming with the set. Conke's going to hit it. Lent to Scone. Cluck's going to hit it. And it's going to be partially blocked there by, I believe it was Conke. It was either Conke or Mitchell. And Lent, I believe it. I don't know. I really don't know who was there. I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. That's why they pay me the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean, $0. You know what the bad part is I don't even get like usually if you volunteer here, you get I don't know, like a car where you get like a free coupon, I guess you would say. for helping. So you get like a coupon to buy 1 free thing at the concessions. So usually if you like ball chase or something like that, if you run the score clock or something like that for volleyball games, you usually get, a coupon to help something out. See, I volunteer for this stuff, and I don't even get a coupon. So it's like I do this just for fun. Now, don't get me wrong, doing this is a crap ton of fun. I love doing this, even though I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But even if I don't, I mean, it's still a lot of fun. But it would still be kind of nice. But I'm just rambling on about my life problems right now, and I feel like you guys don't want to hear that. But if you couldn't tell between my rambling on, is that the Falcons ended up having to call a timeout as they're now up 9-3, or by they I mean the Panthers. Falcons had to call a timeout because the Panthers look like they're almost taking control of this fourth set. And Ashley Peterson is now up to serve. Actually came in for Kendra Cluck. Peterson to serve. Dig by Mitchell. And Peterson's going to tip it right back over. It was a nice job there by Peterson. Good awareness. And just going to tip it right back over. And the Panthers are now up 10-3. Peterson to serve again. Dig by Griegel to Fleming. Nice hit there by Nelson as Lent can't control it off the dig. And Florence-Henry is going to get their first point in a while. Now down 6-4-10. Ashley Peterson now takes a seat for Kendra Cluck, and Ford is up to serve for the Falcons. Again, they don't pay me anything for a reason, folks. CD Peterson to serve. It's going to be blocked, and the Panthers can't control it off of it. There's a nice effort there, but the Falcons get a quick back-to-back points. And let's see what's going to happen off of it. Ford's going to hit it. Nice dig by Cluck. But it's going to fly out of bounds. It's going to go off probably about the side of her arm, it looks like. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons with 3 straight. Nice dig by Cluck to Scone. Peterson's going to push. Fleming's going to hit it right back over. And it's going to be a point there by the Panthers with a nice hit there. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers as now Reinhardt takes his seat for Anna Fritzy, who's up to serve. Dig by Griegel. And miscommunication there by the Falcons. It was between Conkey, Sprung, and Fleming. Another point for the Panthers. Fritzy up to serve again. And it was a nice serve there. Ford, nice hit there. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, now up 7, rebuilding their lead. Fritzy to serve. A nice hit by Conkey. And she hits it straight into the net. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, now up 14-6. Fritzy to serve again. Dig by Ford. Conkey. Fleming hits it over. Dig by Peterson to Scone. Len hits it over. An erratic dig there by Griegel as the Panthers are going to get their point. Now up 15-6. It looks like they are going to take control here of the fourth set. I mean, you don't want to say anything too soon. I mean, teams have made greater comebacks, so we'll see what happens. Miscommunication there again by the Falcons. Panthers are up 10 now, 16-6. And the Falcons take another timeout here. They're left with 0 timeouts, now down 10, 16-6. We'll see if the Falcons can make any, I guess you'll say, adjustments coming out of it. Down 16-6. I think the Panthers should be able to finish off the fourth set here and force a fifth set. I mean, that's pretty much what happened Tuesday night. They were down 2-0, won back-to-back and ended up losing the fifth set. So we'll see. I mean, I would hope they don't lose the fifth set. I mean, that'd be pretty bad. Lose back-to-back games in 5 sets, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna have Fritzy coming out of the timeout. She set to serve. Fritzy to serve. Nelson with the dig to Fleming. Conke's gonna hit it over. Dig by Zach. Scone with the set. Peterson's gonna hit it, and she's gonna get a kill there. It's gonna be partially blocked there by Conke, and it's gonna be a point for the Panthers. Fritzy to serve again. Panthers now up 11. Dig by Ford. Nelson. Sprung's gonna push. Dig by Zach. Scone with the set. Lent. Partially blocked by Conke. Griegel. Fleming. Sprung with the hit. Nice dig by Cluck. Scone with the set. Lent. And it's a nice hit there. I don't know if she tried to do that. It's going to go right past Conke. Fleming couldn't get there in time. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now up 12, 18-6. Fritzy with the serve. And she can't get it over. Easy point for the Falcons. And it's going to be a point. And now down 11, 18-7. Nelson with the serve. Dig by Zach to Scone. Lent hitting it over. Nice diving effort there by Griegel. And it went, and I believe that was Fleming there. Thought it was going to go over the net. It didn't. And the Panthers are going to get a point, 19-7. Kristen Cluck now coming in for Reagan Scone. Cluck up to serve. Dig by Griegel to Nelson. Sprung with the dig. Cluck with the dig. Zach with the set. Peterson with the serve there, and she's going to land it. What a hit there by Sydney Peterson. She gets the kill. Panthers are now up 20-7. They are taking it to the Falcons here in these last 2 sets. Cluck with the serve. And it's going to be out there. I believe that was Sprung there, trying to hit it. Nice hit there, but it landed out, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now 14, 21-7. Cluck with the serve. Dig by Nelson. Fleming with the set. And it's going to be out. Nelson, a nice hit there, but it was just a little too strong. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now up 22-7. Cluck with the serve. Going to barely go over. Nice dig by Griegel. Costa's going to hit it over. Lent's going to push. Fleming with the set. Sprung's going to hit it. Nice dig. Zach's going to hit it. Let's see if the Falcons can recover, and they do. Nice dig by Cluck to Zach. It's going to go over. Fleming's going to hit it. It's going to be blocked by Pearson, but nice heads-up play by the Falcons. They get it right back over the net. Lent's going to hit a middle hit there, and it's going to land in. A point for the Panthers. Nice hit there by Lent. And the Panthers are now up 23-7. Absolutely blowing out the Falcons here in the 4th set. Cluck with the serve. Dig by Nelson. And Sprung's going to push it. Cluck to the other Cluck. Lent's going to push. Dig by Nelson. Fleming with the set. Costa's going to hit it. It's going to be blocked, and it goes straight down. And the Panthers are now at set point, 24-7. What a game so far. Holy cow. That's all I can say. Panthers are probably going to close out here in the 5 sets. Nelson with the dig. Set by Fleming. And Sprung's going to get a she's going to get a kill there. It's going to hit the net. Going to go just over. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons, getting their first point in quite some time. Now down 24-8. Stevens up to serve for the Falcons. Dig by Cluck. Going to go straight over. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Quick back-to-back points here. Trying to get the score to look a little more respectable, I guess you would say. Stevens to serve. Dig by Cluck. Scone with a set. And Lent here to hit. Dig by Griegel to Fleming. Back to Griegel. And she's going to land it. 3 straight points by the Falcons. It's still set point for the for the Panthers. Stevens to dig, or to serve. Fritzy with the dig. Scone with the set. Regenzek's going to hit it, and Panthers are going to get the point. Nice hit there by Regenzek. Panthers blow out the Falcons in the fourth set, 25-10. Taking it to them, outscoring them 50-26, almost doubling their score in the last two sets. And we'll be back in 3 minutes with the fifth set, where the winner will be decided. And we're back with the fifth set. This is pretty much equivalent to the winner takes all. It's pretty much equivalent to like a Game 7, quote unquote, in like the NHL or the NBA, or like a Game 5, I guess you would say, in the MLB. But yeah, this is down to it. This is almost identical to what happened on Tuesday. Panthers lost back-to-back sets, very close ones. And then they come back and win 2 straight, and now it's set 5, winner takes all. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be pretty rough for our girls if we lose back-to-back 5-set losses. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting. Sydney Peterson up to serve for the Panthers. Nelson with the dig. Set by Fleming. Fritzy with the dig. He's going with the set to Lent. Nice dig. Back to Lent. Griegel's going to push it over. Dig by Fritzy. Scone with the set. Zek with the outside hit. And it's going to be blocked, I believe, there by Griegel. It's going to stay on Florence-Henry's side, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Peterson with the serve. Dig by Nelson. Fleming. Casa. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Casa's going to get credit there with a kill. We're going to have Fleming up to serve now for the Panthers. Dig by Lent. Scone with the set. Lent's going to hit it. Nice dig by Nelson. Fleming with the set. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. I believe it was Kendra Cluck there in the net there. So it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Now up 2-1. Fleming with the serve. Dig by Cluck. Scone with the set. Zek with the outside hit. Dig by Fleming. To Mitchell. And it's going to be blocked there by Griegel's attempt. Griegel's going to hit it right back over. Dig by Peterson. Nice effort. And they get it right back over. Griegel going to hit it over. Dig by Lent. To Scone. Zek with the outside hit. A bad dig there by Nelson. Little miscommunication there. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Natalie Lent now up to serve for the Panthers. Nelson with the dig to Fleming. Griegel. And it's going to be partially blocked there by the Panthers. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons now at 3-2. Nelson's going to take a seat now for Conkey for the Falcons. Costa up to serve. Dig by Lent. Scone. Now Zach. A nice hit there by Zach. She's going to get a kill there. Fleming couldn't control it. And the Panthers have tied it up now, 3 apiece. Zach with the serve. Dig by Nelson. To Fleming. Conkey's going to push. Nice dig by Cluck. It's going with the set. Reinhardt with the hit. And it's going to be blocked by Conkey. It's going to stay on Florence-Henry's side, though. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, now at 4-3. Regan Zek with the serve. Conkey with the dig. Griegel's going to hit it. Cluck's going to hit it over. Dig by Nelson. To Fleming. Griegel's going to hit it. It's going to go straight into the net. And that's going to be a point for the Panthers, now at 5-3. Zek with the serve. Dig by Mitchell. Or Stevens, my bad. Conkey's going to hit it. Dig by Lent. Scone with the set. Reinhardt with the hit. Bad dig by Mitchell. But Falcons are going to still get it over. Scone's going to hit it. Dig by Stevens. And Conkey's going to hit it. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. It rolled along the net. And Conkey's going to get a kill there. Falcons now down 5-4. Griegel now to serve for the Falcons. Zach with the set. And Sprung is going to get a block there on Reagan Scone. I mean, she was only, it looks like she's only about, 4 or 5 inches taller. So, minimal height difference. Griegel with the serve. A nice push there by Reagan Scone. Sprung's going to hit it over. Dig by Lent. To Scone. Kendra Cluck's going to hit it. It's going to be blocked. To Sprung. Sprung's going to push it. To Lent. Scone with the set. Cluck again. And the Falcons can't control it. It was a nice effort there by Conkey, but you can't control it, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers, taking a 1-point lead, 6-5. Ashley Peterson coming in for Kendra Cluck, and she is now to serve. It is a bad dig there by Mitchell, and the Panthers get a point there. Nice ace there by Ashley Peterson. Panthers are now up 7-5. Ashley Peterson with the serve. Dig by Griegel. Fleming with the set. Conkey, nice dig. And a little miscommunication there by the Panthers, but they still get it over. Sprung with the outside hit. And I believe that was Sydney Peterson there. Couldn't control it. Sprung's going to get a kill. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Down 7-6. This crucial set 5. Ford up to serve. And Lent's going to hit it over the Conkey with the dig to Fleming. And we're going to have a push there by Peterson. Fleming with the set. Sprung's going to hit it. And Lent can't get there in time, and so they can roll off the side. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Tied up 7-7. That was 4 on the serve. Scone with the set. Reinhardt's going to hit it. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers. Conkey got a piece of it, but it stays on the Falcon side. Point Panthers. They're up 8-7. Fritzy with the serve. Dig by Ford. Conkey's going to hit it. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers there. Or not the Panthers, the Falcons. I wish it was the Panthers, but it wasn't. Nelson with the serve. Scone. Lent's going to hit it. A little too much muscle there. Probably hit off her hand a little wrong there. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons on a little 3-0 run, I believe. And holy cow. That was crazy. Falcons, I believe, are on a 4-0 run. It was a 4-0 run or a 3-0 run. They're up 2 now. 10-8. That was a crazy serve right there. It hit the net and just rolled over. The Panthers were not prepared for it, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Coach Ward will call a timeout there, and we'll see what happens when we're gonna have Nelson up to serve now for the Falcons coming out of the timeout. And this time it's not going to barely go over. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. Now down 1, 9-10. This crucial game 5. Kristen Cluck comes in for Regan Scone. Kristen Cluck up to serve. Dig by Nelson. Fleming with the set. And it was a nice block there by Natalie Lent. Constantly couldn't control it, and it's back up. It's tied 10-10. This crazy game, set 5. I don't know why I always call it games. It's always sets. It's never games. I gotta drill that into my head. I'm used to like NBA, NHL, MLB, stuff like that. And Natalie Lent again hits it a little too hard, and it's gonna be a point for the Falcons. Now up 11-10, 4 away from taking the game. That was Stevens there on the serve. Scone with the set. Zek with the outside hit. It's going to be blocked. Nice job by the Panthers to get it back over. Fleming. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. I believe that was Griegel there getting the kill. Lands in the back zone there. And the Falcons are now up 12-10. Stevens up to serve again. And it's not going to be able to get over the net. A point for the Panthers. Panthers are now down 1, 11-12. Cindy Peterson up to serve. And it's going to be an ace there for the Panthers. Nice job by Cindy Peterson. A little miscommunication there by the Falcons. And it's tied up 12-12 once again. Crazy. And it's going to be another ace by Sydney Peterson. I believe that was Stevens there that couldn't control it. And the Panthers are now 2 away. Florence-Henry calls a timeout. Panthers are 2 points away now. I'm guessing you guys know how volleyball works. I mean, I even know how this works, and I'm in football, so hopefully you should. But for those who don't, in the 5th set, you go to 15. I know it's kind of weird. I don't know why they do it like that. I don't know. Ask the people who made the rules of volleyball. But it's the way it works. So, and again, you have to win by 2. So if both teams are at 14, you need to win at 16. So we'll see what happens. Sydney Peterson now to serve for the Panthers. A dig there by, I don't remember who it was. I don't know. I'm kind of too focused on the game. And let's see if the Falcons can get it over. And they do. Nice heads-up play by the Falcons. It was a nice hit there by Reagan Zach. And a nice heads-up play by the Panthers. Fleming with the set. Griegel. A nice heads-up play again by the Panthers. Nelson to Fleming. Casa is hitting it over. Fritzy with the dig. To Scone. To Zach. Fleming with the dig. To Griegel. Nelson with the push. Cloak with the outside hit. Hits Nelson right in the square in the chest. She can't control it. The Panthers are now 1 point away from winning this game, winning 3 straight sets. That's the first time I've ever been at it. But Sydney Peterson there hits it into the net, and still game point for the Panthers. They're still up 1. It's still game point. I've never been at a game where the team down 2-0 has won 3 straight and won it. This would be a great time to witness it. Fleming with the serve. She barely gets it over. Zach, Nelson, Fleming, Griegel, and she lands it. That very clutch there by the Falcons. They get back-to-back. And now you have to win at 16. Both teams are at 14. Need to win by 2, going to 16. Fleming to serve. It's going to be out. Panthers, game point. They're up 1, 15-14. Natalie Lent up to serve for the Panthers. I mean, I'm not playing the game. My hands are sweaty. This is just crazy. Dig by Mitchell. Fleming with the set. Griegel. Nice dig by Peterson. Scone's going to push. Casa with the middle hit. Nice heads-up play by the Panthers. Grieger's going to hit it over. Len with the dig. For the win, Zach. And nice heads-up play again by the Panthers. We have Griegel with the outside hit. It's blocked and it goes out. It's 15 apiece right now. Holy cow, what a game. Holy cow. I mean, that's all you can say right now. I mean, this has just been a crazy game. 2 close wins by the Falcons in sets 1 and 2. Panthers blow them out in sets 3 and 4. And now this one is just straight down to the wire. We're going to have Casa with the serve coming up. Now again, you need to win by 2, so first team to 17 now gets the win. To be honest, I really don't know what they're waiting for right now. The ref dude or whatever, the official, I guess that's what the call is, I don't know. He's over at the table doing some stuff, I don't know. It's beyond my comprehension. I really don't know what's going on. But now we're back in play. Casa up to serve. Dig by Zach. Scone with the set. Zach's going to push. It's going to be blocked. Nice heads-up play by the Panthers, though. Grieger. And she's going to hit it right into the net. Panthers get a point. It's 16-15. Reagan Zek up to serve with the game on the line. Let's see if she can put it over. And she doesn't. It's going to be 16-16. Now we're having Grieger up to serve for the Falcons. Now it's first team to 18. And it's going to go out. An errant dig there by Reagan Zek. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. Let's see if the Panthers can get a point, and that'll be first team to 19. But we'll see. This has been one heck of a game so far. You gotta give it to our girls though. Being down 2-0, never giving up. It was very, very. It shows their heart, in my opinion. I mean, it's one of those things where it was like, I mean, it looked like they were just gonna get swept. When it was, because they lost back-to-back close sets in sets 1 and 2. And in the third set, it was close for a while, and you looked like, all right, it's probably going to go down to the wire again, and the girls are going to lose and get swept. But they didn't. They took care of them in the third set, blew them out in the fourth set, and now it's crazy close with the game on the line. Grieger up to serve. Game point for Florence-Henry. Barely getting it over. Nice heads-up play by Cluck. Weinart's going to hit it over. And Nelson's going to push. Dig by Zach. Going to push. Nice dig by Zach. He's going with the set. Cluck. And it's going to land. Nice hit there by Cluck. It's first team to 19. This is what happened last year. Or not last year. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. It's first team to 19. That's what happened. That's what happened against Lake Preston. Ashley Peterson up to serve, and she hits him in the net. I think this has been almost 3 or 4 points they've just straight up given to the Falcons because they've hit it into the net. It's the easiest point you can have in volleyball. It's game point for the Falcons. We're going to Ford up to serve. Peterson to hit, and she hits it out, and Panthers lose literally the exact same score in set 5, and now their losing streak is at 5. The Panthers slipped to, actually I think they're now 7-10, I believe. They're either 7 or 9. They're either 7-9 or 7-10. Another hard loss for the Panthers. They lost in 5 sets, back-to-back games at home. The Falcons improved to, I believe, 8-10. So tough loss for the ladies. Great effort, though. Great effort. And it's going to be a great win by the Falcons. Nice effort by our Panthers. And my name is Aiden Hoyne. I thank you all for watching, and we'll see you Tuesday when the Great Plains Luther Panthers take on the Willow Lake Cyclones. Have a good night, everybody.